I am lay sad. I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that. Anyway, let's play Dream Daddy. Now I know, chat, some of you don't understand what is going on. It's a board game. If you weren't here or you weren't paying attention, it's all just a mess of complexities but Jerp pulled the like 1% last second clutch move. It would be like in Monopoly if I had like 1,000-to-1 lead and I was about to win and somehow he like bankrupted me on the last turn. It's the equivalent of that. So anyway, we're gonna play Dream Daddy. Let me, oh shit. Oh, Charlene actually sort of fits. Let me just fix something real quick, chat. Okay, let me change the title and tweet out what we're doing here. I'm so sad. Chat. Chad, I can't believe that. Holy shit, look how invisible this is. Can we talk about this for a moment, chat? Look. Chat, I'm holding a beverage in my hand right now. That's so weird. Like, hey, spitters. But yeah, like if I hold it like this, it's like you wouldn't know I'm holding anything until like liquid pours out of it. But I don't want to do that because the point of a sippy cup is to not spill water all over my computer. Thank you, Jerp, for that host. Welcome, Raiders. Jerp with his fucking magic Armello plays. I was so proud of myself, chat. I go the whole game doing nothing. Never killing anyone, never doing anything meaningful. And then I gain like 4 prestige by killing Jerp. Literally, I'm the assassin. I murder Jerp and terrorize a town and do this crazy clutch play and take the lead, and then Jerp's like, nope. What's really cool, what I've always thought would be really neat is to make like comics or like some sort of like Armello, if you think about it, every round tells a really cool story that if you were smart about it, you could translate into like, I don't know, like any number of fantasy comic stories, maybe like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I don't know, there's so many things you could do. The bottom right corner box is empty? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, but anyway, chat, let's get started here. Well, these are all auto saves. Exactly, Drew. I watched the VOD this morning, today's stream, and can tell you two things. You have a former SCA friend in this world, and I loved every second of all your stories that you were telling about your college life and embarrassing meals. Well, good. Also, I forgot to mention something yesterday. My good pal, Big Bad Wolf, bought me this game prior to me playing it. I checked my Steam, and he had sent me the game. So if he's here, thank you, Big Bad, for sending me Dream Daddy dating simulator or whatever. That was very kind of you. Okay, so I can't remember exactly where we left off, but we'll just pick up and go from here. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. How to use the GPS on my phone. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be Jim and Kim's? A big burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. This is quite a dive. I like the boar head. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover over the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't go into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in the bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor, like me, the passion for the team is all in good fun. Hey! A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Ty, by the way. Is this the girlfriend game intro? Are you watching The Game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep it up, they'll win the game with ease. Hey. Oh, I love that team. And also, I love that game. I love how vague they're being about the sports. Like, they could have said, they could have made up a sport ball team, but they're just like, The Game, my preferred team. It's kind of, it works. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? I mean, she could be a witch. Now? Come on. Why? That's not very nice, Jen. Oh, it's a gag Game Grumps did once? You're not here for the... Wait, Ty, you're here for the fucking dads? We don't know that. Charnier. We don't know that. She's not even a dad. We don't know that. We're immersed in the game. At this point, we don't even... What? We're supposed to date dads, aren't we? We don't know what we're supposed to do. Okay, we're supposed... I have a goth dad. I gotta have a witch wife. There you go. Hasn't she had enough? She looks super drunk. Does she look super drunk? I don't know. Yeah, she could be a dad. Don't let this succubus fool you. You give the girl the drink to meet her dad. Go back to Armello and date Thane.
Cause I'm gonna be ultra rich.
Use this to buy TH drink.
Not a rake. Thank you for that $4 donation. I appreciate that, my friend. Oh, we have a proverb. What if 420 was on Friday the 13th? Think about it, chat. What if 420 was on Friday the 13th? Then what would happen? This is a tough decision. She does seem a little bit drunk, but I feel like she would just buy her own drink. No, fuck it. It won't. It's just buying a drink. It's not a big deal. I almost reluctantly single the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of the game? What's the latest gossip around here? Yeah, maybe she'll be like a wing, like the equivalent of like a wingman that can hook us up with the dads. I don't. You never know, chat. It's just a drink. What's your deal? What's the latest? Let's try gossip. You came to the right broad.
Hey.
I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything, know everyone. Nothing gets past me. See? She's a gossip witch. So.
Come on.
So what? Thank you, Wither Song, for that.
Hi, Dreaded
Dreaded. Thank you very much for the 7 months Wither Song. Chat, can we get some hype for Wither Song? And also hide the potweeds, the popo are here. But thank you, Wither Song, for that huge reset. Spartan Jake, thanks for the 25 months.
Scrubsing.
Thank you, Spartan Jake. 25 months in a row, and I can never quite grab them when they're. Oh, I get so close. But then I miss. Anyway, but thanks, Spartan Jake. I thought you were gonna. I forget what we were talking about. About the gossip. You said nothing gets past you. All right. I'm also a steel trap, confidential to a fault. So, what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Oh.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. Oh shit, this guy cares about sports? He looks like he was sent from the future to protect me from the Terminator. This guy does not look like a sport ball fan. Spitters. Did you not see this guy last time, Spitters? This is the werewolf. Chat, he looks like Peeve. Because he's got a beard? No, this looks like, it looks like someone. I love how chat, like everyone I know on Twitch is just like, if a guy has a beard, it must be Peeve. It's like, you know that, like, if anything, this looks way more like RB Frosty than Peeve. Because Edge, yeah, I guess he's got a, like a leather jacket. He can run me over with his motorcycle anytime. It's Thane in a human suit. It does look like Wolverine. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Frosty looks nothing like this. I mean, Frosty's taller. Okay, no, this does remind me of someone. Who is it though? Kinda looks like Negan from The Walking Dead. And he kinda looks like... Geistra, have you ever seen RB Frosty? You know, like, he kind of looks like that, right? Miguel from Tekken? Sorry, Miguel. Anyway. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I've seen him, he looks nothing like that. But everybody's like, it's Peeve. Peeve has a beard. That's the only comparison this has to Peeve. RB Frosty also has a beard. So, like, how can you say it looks like one but not at all like the other? It doesn't look like Peeve, you drunks. Thank you, Theoretical Sandwiches, for $3.
A gossip is someone with a good sense of rumor.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you, Theoretical Sandwiches. That was good. Peeve can't smile? That's true. I never said that, though. Everybody else said it, and Geistra, the crowd speaks for you. It seems like Ty has a pet peeve over this. No, it's because this is bugging me. It looks just like someone, like a celebrity, but it's like right outside of my brain, and I can't. It's bugging me. Damn it. Grew most of a beard. I guess, yeah, it's most of a beard. Hugh Jackman, yeah, that's what everyone says. He looks like Spades. What? Anyway. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective team. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. I raise a respective glass to the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us, based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides on over to me. The name's Robert. Really, Robert, and not like fucking... What would be like an action movie, grizzled, fucking spooky man name? Like a name that just screams like mystery, like fucking Roberto. No, like Terminator, Antonio, Bob, Jeff, Rick, Pliskin, Rex Bronson. There you go, Rex. Arnold, Snake. Yeah, my name's Snake. Thanks, I'm Ty. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you. Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Kim and Jim's. Aw. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? Nah, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. Yeah, I would say I'm more of a beer than a whiskey drinker, but I definitely have had my fair share of whiskey. You like shots? I like shots. I love shots. Oh, shots fired. I don't like them. No, I like shots. I like shots, but I don't love shots. I like shots. Thank you. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Ty, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Out of my friend league? The shirtless dad off? Compliment his cool leather jacket. Compliment his rugged good looks, or compliment his hand tattoo. He does? The tattoo, I would ask about the tattoo. The leather jacket, I'd say tattoo. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? It's... Oh, that was not good, chat. That was not good. That ding! And like the flash of black that fucking... We fucked that one up, chat. The tattoo is not good. It's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but he seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. I feel like being honest is the way to go. Although 2 of these are honest, running from my problems is not anything. It's either my daughter kicked me out or trying to make friends. Because I'm not running from my problems. My daughter kicked me out. He'll relate. No, I think Spiral Jumper, this game's too smart. I think if I say I'm running from my problems, he'll see through it and I'll get screwed. In a case like this, when you're interacting with someone much cooler than yourself, you gotta be honest. Don't act like you own 3 companies and like you drive a fucking Maserati and you have your own private island, and like don't do that, because you're gonna get caught and you're gonna get burned by someone way cooler than you. So you just gotta tell it like it is. It's important. there you go. Exactly, Geistra. So I'm going to just say my daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Did he just like throw his drink? Single dad. Huh. He gets up. Oh no. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. I can't tell if we fucked this up real bad. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh, I guess so. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. Aww. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. Now, it felt like that was going bad, and now it's... Did he just snort cocaine? Is that what powdering your nose in, like, code means? Whoa, bro, we just met. Bang him in the street. Just... oh, it's so weird. Chat, can I point out that our latest follower is someone named Daddy Boy? Is that a coincidence or... Anyway, I don't want to call out followers, but that's a very appropriate name for what we're doing. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
So,
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Oh, fuck. Everyone does. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Ty. What? I wasn't aware that we were just asking if the neighbors are good, like the crime rates and such, but... So, are we doing this or what? We had some whiskey at a bar and doing what? I need a sip of invisible juice before I consider my options, chat. Spitters. Nani the fuck? Wait, what? Hi, Candace. What?
hey,
You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod, no thank you. I'm gonna you know what? I think it'll be fun. Let's allow chat to have some input on this. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod, or no thank you. Charnier, please. Give him the fuck. I hope my mom went to bed. Oh, hey, Pawns, what's up?
thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
Howie Young, thank you for the 11 exotic butters.
Sex meat daddy McCuckin scrub smug.
Okay, we're gonna smile and nod, chat. Let's do it.
Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
Slimy yet satisfying. Thanks for the 17
Sex
months.
meat daddy McCuckin scrub
This
smug.
this was so easy. This took no effort. Like, okay, I follow him up to the door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. I need an adult. Do a sexy voice? No. No, I will not. I'm going to read it methodically and robotically. No. I wasn't expecting this. I have no pants on. What if this is easy because he's about to rob you? Well, it's possible, I suppose. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine, too. His hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Robert is going to trick Ty into some weird swinger situation. I feel like that could be possible. I can't believe I'm playing this in front of how many people? How many of you fucking perverts are there? 375 people. Do you want to stop? No, Wolverine. Grapefruit noises. Candace! But I mean, sure. No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. Chat, we did the sex. Sunlight streams in between the slats and the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my house. Or my new house. But this isn't my old house or my new house. Wow, this guy is living in the lap of luxury. There's like probably so many like drugs and things right here and all down here. Well, not drugs, but I guess alcohol, the same thing. And then there's like cases of beer and a lot of cigarettes. Need to work on those standards? Why? What do you mean? I'm sorry, I wasn't aware everything in the world had to be a super intricate mating ritual and complicated dance involving months of courtship and careful planning. Like, no, that's actually not how the real world works, chat. And sometimes, yeah, you know, you got the STD. Who's to say they didn't use protection? For fuck's sake. You guys are ridiculous. For fuck's sake, grow up, you big nerds. Not everything is your silly, like, love story from some romantic fairy tale, okay? Sometimes gruff action heroes just gotta bang, okay? Because the world's gonna end one day, and if they don't, then maybe they'll regret it, okay? Maybe sometimes. How do you feel about romancing this man? Why is that a thing? Ah, you fuckers. This is only going to get worse. Anyway, chat, I ran out of my invisible juice, so we're gonna take a very quick break. And when we get back, we're gonna play for probably another hour, maybe 2. So anyway, this seems like a good place to take a quick break. And when we get back, more Dream Dad, whatever. And I wait, did Pons say something? Catch up. One thing I'm not gonna regret is kissing you on the mouth at TwitchCon. God damn it! Gotta charge my crystal. You think maybe it's time for alcohol? Yeah, actually, it could be. Yeah, you know what? I'll make a drink. That'll make it more fun. But anyway, chat, stick around. I'll be right back. I'll put some more of those silly videos on. I think when we last left off during Five Nights at Freddy's, I got real spooked and like threw my headphones and stormed away. So we'll see how that continues. So less than 5 minutes and more Dream Daddy. Funny bunny. I was at 5 a.m. I didn't even notice. I thought I was like early into 4 a.m. Wow, I hurt myself that time. I like stubbed my foot or kicked something and ow, that pain. Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. All right, just massage the pain away. Think of the PS4 that your generous viewers have granted you. Okay, let's ignore that pain. Let's check on our donations. Holy shit. Okay. PS4 fund hype. So, okay, we were at 75. Yeah, let me get a calculatrix. Alright. So we were at 75. Okay, so 75 plus 90. Plus 20. plus 111. 111 and 11 cents. Plus 1337. 1.37. Plus 10. Plus... Somebody donated $150 in the middle of all of that? Did I really miss Black Eye Stone? I missed one of the donations for $150. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, Black Eye Stone, what the holy shit, guys. 80, unless I fuck this up. In the last 10 minutes or 20 minutes, I've been donated $555.31, which is the PS4 and Bloodborne and probably several other games. Holy shit, guys. What? Holy shit. I need to show this or something. Hang on. Let me see if I can show you guys. This is crazy. Yeah, guys, like there. Look at that. Starting at 50, which put it at 75 because I already got donated originally. Wow. That puts us at $555.31. I'm getting a PS4 tomorrow, I guess. Like, what? Yeah. You guys are crazy. But yeah, group hug, man. Like, mega group hug. Especially with this scary game that we're playing. You guys are amazing. Wow. There's my PS4 and Bloodborne. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, I don't even... That's so crazy. Oh... Oh, that's so crazy. Wow. No, you guys are fucking amazing. Thank you so much. The next Scream stream with any luck will be PT, which is a Silent Hill tech demo, directed by Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, sorry, not Toyo. Oh man, that's so, you guys are... I'm a disaster right now, but thank you guys. Holy shit. I want to cry, but I'm so scared of this game, and it's like all these emotions. You guys are amazing. Okay, do I have a drink? No, I finished my drink. I probably shouldn't have another drink, but yeah, fuck. At least let's get some chainsaw hype in here for all of you. Oh, you guys are amazing. Fuck. I think this calls for some cube. I think at the fear of losing a couple of viewers, I think for anyone that's never been in the DreadedCone stream, it's time to learn the origins. Let's take a 3-minute break, and as a thank you to all of you, you guys can watch the origins of the DreadedCone. Thanks again, guys.
It's coming. A game unlike anything you've ever seen. Prepare yourself for Cube. In development for over a decade, Cube will take you to a whole new dimension of computer games. Cube! Featuring the latest in 3D pictures and the newest technologies that make calculators look like the cotton gin. Cube! Pick up your control switch and enter another world. You are now Cube, defender of the polyverse. Collect the diamonds and reach the goal. Every goal leads to a new color level. Blue, green, orange. The fun cannot be halted. Cube! But be careful. You will face many obstructions in your path. It's up to you to guide Cube around the things that Cube can't go through. Cube! And just maybe, if you're brave enough and enough of a game master, you will reach level red, where you will face the dreaded cone. Cube! Coming to your neighborhood dimension soon. Cube! Only available on the Monotech Power Game Unit. Monotech. Game Future!
Oh man, that's the origin of the Dreaded Cone. If you didn't know about it, it's a pretty sweet game. If only we could find it. Oh man, I still can't get over those donations. That's so crazy. Oh man, wow! I'm getting a PS4 tomorrow. That's the last thing I expected when I sat down to stream tonight. I was like, yeah, we're gonna play some games. We're gonna have some fun. You know, there's gonna be the Scream stream. I expected, a couple of donations, just the $1 ones where people can get like a scare out of me and everything, which I still appreciate because those $1 add up like you wouldn't believe. And then it turns out I sit down to play this game and like I've gotten like 400 followers tonight, 400 followers, which I haven't gotten in the last, like I've never gotten 400 followers in one night in the last like in a year at least. Not several years, I haven't been streaming that long, but yeah, fuck, I guess we're going back in, but yeah, we got 400 followers, like $500 just in that. Hello chat, we are back. I think we're back. I don't hear any audio, but I think we're back. Also, yeah, sorry I went on a break in the break video. It's a VOD. VOD sometimes do that. They're just archived videos from ancient times. And were you still working another job during that VOD? Yes, I think, yeah, that's before I went full time. Yeah. Because I didn't go full time until around Dark Souls 2. No, hang on. That.
Thank you for selecting
Get a
Exotic
Sorcerer.
Butters.
Thank you for that 28-month resub. I think sometime around Dark Souls 2 I went full time. I am glad we could make you a full time. Well, thanks. It's been excellent. What was Ty's job before he started streaming full time? At the time, I was working for a graphic design company, doing like apps and shit. But it was not good. It was boring corporate stuff. It was like e-cards and like all this like websites and stuff. Ty used to be a stripper. Well, that too. But it was. I mean, it was cool-ish because it was art-related, but I hated it. It wasn't very fun. And then I transitioned over to working from home. And then as I worked from home, I was able to, like, do the stream a little more, like, ramp up the stream more. And then eventually the stream was, like, more successful than my job. And I hated my job. Didn't hate it, but I wasn't gaining anything from my job. So finally I quit that and then just went full-time. And, yeah, it's been good. Fucking hell, I've been watching the stream for a long time. A lot of you have been here for like 5 years, and it's crazy. Anyway, I brought alcohol. That's a really strong drink. Whoops. I think that's a double. Anyway, I brought alcohol, so that will improve the experience.
That
it usually does.
crazy kid from Vault 101.
Thank you, Cineverite. Maybe you can help me with that pronunciation, but thank you very much. Perhaps I have a little something for you, something along the lines of this. Thank you very much, my friend, and I appreciate that subscription. Toronto has some talented strippers. Oh, absolutely. I think DreadedCone McCuckins should totally buy it while it's on sale and play Bastion. Leave me alone about Bastion, you big nerd. What? Tread soft. No, I leave the room sometimes because I take breaks often because I used to just stream for like 5 hours straight and I would feel like shit. But no. The secret is out. Yes, that's why I leave so often, chat. Yes, to shit the bed. There you go. Yeah. Okay, are we gonna jump back? Feel like shit, you say. Okay, we're gonna jump back into this. So we just had an evening with Wolverine. He just really likes daddies. Ty leaves the room, stands right outside the door. Kansas again, earth-shattering blunders fly from his. Earth-shattering blunders? What? You guys are the worst. Alright, let's go back. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blind. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but I find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. Oh. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later. Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way home when I suddenly remember... Amanda! I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man. I was kind of hoping you'd gotten kidnapped and I was going to have to come rescue you. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Wow. It didn't even give me the option to, like, lie or anything. I mean, obviously lying to your daughter would be a stupid thing because she'll figure it out. But, like, I feel like most games would have put a choice here. Just in case you're the kind of person who would, like, lie about that or panic or whatever. But it was just straight up honesty. Cool. Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, we watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car. You know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I...
Dad?
Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Ooh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have some aspirin or... I've got just the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what?
Yes.
Drink this. I have heard that this is like a... I don't know if it's what the case is, if this is true or not, but... The pickle juice? Yep. It's what I use, why I would assume someone would use. I would assume that. It works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before. You won't try it, and won't try it, obviously. It's a Ukrainian trick. The pickle water. Life hack. That's coming, chat. The chunk, like, poof, like life hack, like. Chat. One of these days, I'm gonna fucking reach up out of the frame, and I'm gonna pull a cord down, and a panel is going to drop onto the stream that's gonna say poof, like life hack. It's gonna happen. Not this day, but soon. The sodium helps you retain water. Oh, okay. Who raised you? Oh wait, I asked. Who raised you, Amanda Ann, or give her a stern yet resigning side eye? A stern yet resigned side eye. The day that happens, I'm subbing. You just wait, my friend. You've seen the kind of things that can happen on this stream. Whether it's a mechanized raptor taking over in a PvP situation, or us going to wild exotic locations such as seedy back alley karate dojos. You know it'll happen. Look at the side eye. I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into the runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. This was like when I went to the last Dark Souls event in San Jose and got like stupid annihilated the night before we were on stream on the front page of Twitch. Just a fucking idiot thing to do. Got annihilated with my friend Fighting Cowboy and Ravox. It's just so stupid, and I woke up the next day feeling so bad, and I thought I was gonna have to like cancel everything, but I forced myself. And just that feeling when you start to get better, like I felt like death up until about an hour before the stream, and then like suddenly like the clouds like parted, and then I ate like a whole pizza and I felt amazing. Not every hangover goes that well. Like Fighting Cowboy, he was white as a ghost and throwing up for like 48 hours, but oh man. Maybe you should have had some pickle water. Maybe. I didn't have any aspirin or anything. I didn't drink any water. I just drank all night, didn't eat anything, and passed out like just the worst. It was so bad. I'm usually so much more responsible than that, but sometimes. Anyway, Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love you. I'll be there. Knock 'em dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our little secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. Call someone if you're thinking about... Oh. My hangovers vary from not having one by some miracle or vomiting all day until dinner. Yeah, pretty much. Hangovers get worse with age, I'll tell you that much. The worst hangover I've ever had was on red wine. I don't even know how. But for some reason, a red wine hangover for me is deadly. I am for the next 24 hours, if I get drunk on red wine, I am incapable of doing anything useful for 24 hours. I've never felt so ill and useless in my life, so I tend to not drink wine that much. I think it's because wine is like a very high percentage, and the more the more drunk you get drinking wine, the more wine you pour for yourself until you're just drinking straight from the bottle. No, I've never done that, but holy shit, it's also very dehydrating. Mead is great. I like mead. I used to not be able to stand hard alcohol. Working in a bar for a year fixed that. The only time I've ever been hungover was due to red wine, and it was hell. Yep. I've been hungover for other things too, but red wine was probably the worst ever. Like when I got annihilated in San Jose most recently, that was just from drinking and not eating, and drinking lots of different stuff, but so that was a typical hangover. Although I felt like crap, I didn't feel like I couldn't move. And I was later in the day, I was able to function. The red wine hangover was a full 24 hours where I was just like, this is the worst feeling ever. I have braces and everything, and every time I'm hungover, my gums and lips become super sensitive and dry, and I feel like daggers in my mouth cutting everything. Wow, that's not good. That's a very specific thing, I think, probably due to the braces. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully nobody will notice. Wait, I didn't brush my teeth or shower? Didn't it say I showered and changed my clothes right before this? Wait a sec. Give me a sec. Oh, that's the last autosave. Okay, that was 8 minutes ago. I don't want to go through all that again. Wow. Did we just did we just notice an inconsistency? Interesting. The guy we fucked is voiced by Danny? Really? Voiced? You mean his grunts? And it was, hey, $40 game? No. Alright, well, that's whatever. I checked my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and... The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy lined eyes. To be fair, there was a period where I almost looked like that. Not quite, but actually, I had the pants. I wore those kinds of shirts. Yeah, actually, minus the heavy eye makeup and the undercut, which wasn't really a thing when I was. Now that is Peeve. Yes, spitting image of Peeve himself. Where's Edgy Tie? No, nowhere. Edgy Tie does not exist. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy lined lids. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Will I get in trouble for punching him real, sweeping his legs out from under him and punching him down the hallway? If you ever wanted to do that, in The Matrix, that one move where everything goes slow motion and with a swift kick using the left leg, they sweep the leg out and the person rotates in the air in slow motion and then you punch them and they fly spinning down the hallway. Do you ever just want to... Okay, wise guy. Are you going to help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low rent where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh, holy shit. This guy's like... Why is this guy in like a sepia filter? Does this mean Goth Dad is coming? This is my daddy? What, the Weird Al looking guy? Like, fucking brown Weird Al? Like, I don't, what? Okay, Hugo, who is also brown Weird Al. I don't know why, his face reminds me of Weird Al. In a good way. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be tired. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Young Ty's called Lucian? Wait, what? That guy's name was Lucian? Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. No one would actually... Alright, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down. So his name's Hugo Vega. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell to end the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the period. Remember to do the reading and answer the questions, or answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem. Mr. Vega? Please, call me Hugo.
I don't know.
Those little, like, the voice clips. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on?
I don't know.
Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I think she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'll normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved, she's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. I'll just say we just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See, if you can talk to her about it, I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Oh? They ever catch that rye? Oh no. Flips table. That was like a punch to my soul. Oh, they ever catch that rye? Our collective reaction ever right there. Boom. Yes. So the dad pun won him over. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. This is your car? Chat. Please. Okay. A lot of people have been saying that this game was written based on me and all this stuff. No. Nope. Nope. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali. Give me a sec, chat. I want to show you guys who Mario Batali is. That's our celebrity crush right there. That's actually really funny. The writing in this is so smart. It's so current and silly and good. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. I would absolutely... Let's go to the mall. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing, singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find out that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also, sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. That was a bit of an awkward delivery, but... And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to go to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? She's totally got a shitty boyfriend or girlfriend. Noah? Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? Wow. This is sufficiently awkward, chat. Chat, this is all of our family, okay? This, like, all of you are in this with me. You guys act like that dude on the far left there is just me and that there's no, that I'm in this alone. No, you guys are in this with me. So, do you like Noah? After fucking a random dude last night, you're awkwardly asking if your daughter has a boyfriend? Jen, that's how, you know how parents are. We're all in the back seat, exactly. What? No. Dad? I can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Okay, she's definitely all about this Noah kid. That like torrent of responses. If it was you, it'd just be like, no, what? But why would you... Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay, okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Wow. Drink plenty of water. Dad tip. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, missy.
Huh?
Heck yeah? Hell is a... nope. Better. That's the weirdest scold ever. Language. Don't be saying hell. This music is very Animal Crossing. I actually think the music in this game is perfect. Even that one song we listened to for 45 minutes while I ranted about college didn't seem to get boring to me at all. Like, no, the music is right on point. Like, it's perfect. They asked if I had a partner in front of my parents, and I tried to calmly answer, yeah, I did, without looking at them. Hey, heck you frickin' fricker. I started saying heck ironically, but now sometimes it comes out seriously and I still die every time inside. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at the rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad, but also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? What do you, it's not me! Chat, I happen to have a favorite meme. Okay, chat, it's time for your favorite meme. What is your favorite meme? I'm gonna look up my favorite meme. You all figure out your favorite meme, and we'll meet back here in a sec. Chat, are you ready for the best meme on Earth? This is the best meme. What in tarnation? That's my favorite meme. That's always been my favorite meme. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know why I love that so much. Anyway, I'm not Googling what is a meme. Chat, please. You literally ask me this once a week. I don't get fidget spinners. Why do people like sneakers? What is these? Candace? Just because I'm asking why a meme is a thing doesn't mean that I don't understand what memes are. I'm wondering how certain... Chat, everybody's guilty of that. You've all wondered how some stupid meme became a thing before, haven't you, chat? Have any of you ever wondered about fidget spinners and why that is a thing? You've all wondered why a certain meme becomes popular. That doesn't mean I don't know what a meme is. It's like, why are fidget spinners a thing? Why What's another really dumb meme? Like the damn Daniel thing. Like, I watched that video several times, and it wasn't funny to, like, not even a little bit. Like, it was so forgettable, but Geistra dies. He has a breakdown whenever you're like, hey, Geistra. Damn, Daniel. And he just, like, halfway through saying it, he, like, collapses. So, like, I don't know, chat. It's a personal preference. But yes, I sometimes ask Candace how the hell a certain meme became popular. I question dabs all the time. Oh, I never do. I just dab. Ty, stop. Don't mention that garbage. See? Obviously, there's more animosity. Gadzooks, Daniel. Okay, but anyway, can you explain memes to me?
Huh.
Which meme? All memes. What in tarnation, Daniel? There you go. We need to start combining them. What in tarnation, Daniel? Perfect. All the memes. Sighs deeply and places her head in her hands.
Aww.
Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death.
Aww.
And what's worse is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. That is true, actually. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why, like, God, she's explaining Ty. I know. Hey, Geistra. Hey, Geistra. See, Geistra just fell out of his chair and spooked his dog, laughing so hard he can't contain himself. It's all it takes, chat. It's all it takes. But no, that is true. Obviously, because it takes so long to make all of these things. Dad, get out of here. Because it takes so long to make all of these things, they do become dated. Like, for instance, chat, friends of mine made a movie recently, and when they started making the movie, I helped out with some of the movie. I did some logos and some graphic work and stuff, but not a whole lot. When they started making the movie, it was at the height of all of these things that the movie was about. By the time the movie came out, it to me, it felt pretty dated. The movie was still funny and everything, but like it was just behind, like there were certain memes and stuff used, and like for instance, in the movie there's like the friend zone fedora guy, like the best friend who wants to get with the girl but like he can't, so he's just like a super nice guy, and like, you know, that meme. But like by the time the movie came out, it felt so forced, even though it wasn't. Like, it was well presented and everything, but it was just because it was a meme and because it was like something that we've all seen a million times, it just didn't like work, because you kind of knew the joke was already there and already dead. But it's because when the movie was written and when the movie was in
Our
production.
daughter is saying the word hell and using these drugs called memes. We have to put our foot down or she'll turn into a fortuna. Give her whiskey like the real Irishman one of her chat dads is.
Ty, our daughter is saying the word hell and using these drugs called memes. We have to put our foot down or she'll turn into a 4chaner. Give her whiskey like the real Irishman. One of her chat dads is. Thank you, Not a Rake, for the $3. I'm not giving a child whiskey. I guess she's not really. I mean, she's. Chad, isn't she like 18 in this game? Isn't she supposed to? She's a senior in high school, which I guess could be 17, 18, maybe 19. But it's probably American, so it's probably 21 years. But if it were in, say, parts of Canada, it could be 18. So you never know. It depends where you live. She's 18? Okay, well, if that were in Canada, then you know, have a drink with Daddy. But you did in The Walking Dead? I did what? I did what in The Walking Dead? In America, it is also 18? To what, drink? To drink, Saren. We're talking about drinking. Saren, get your whole body out of the gutter. Oh, you thought to be a senior. I thought you were talking about the age of something else. No. Anyway. Wow, that was a big mix-up, wasn't it? I'm gonna drink more because I am of age. Chat, I'm glad we had this conversation. I don't know what's going on. We were talking about memes and now you guys have got your whole lives deep in the gutter. Climb out and dust off the sewage and such, whatever's found in gutters. And let's get back to the memes. But anyway, that is true, and I experienced that firsthand by working on a movie that when it was first written, the memes were really funny. By the time it came out, it was like kind of old news. And that's the problem with using, because like a meme is something very specific to a time period. Unless it's something like what in tarnation. That, guys, that dog in that cowboy hat will live forever. Forever. What in tarnation will never not be funny to me. Because I'll always picture that dog and it'll just work. Oh Oh shit, what up?
Ugh.
Dad, please. Anyway, I'm changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I'm guessing they're talking about like Hot Topic. Is Hot Topic all black? I thought Hot Topic was really like colorful. The goth store. There was actually a few of those in Toronto, but like they're kind of dying now because like that goth like clothing culture has now transitioned into and merged with stuff like Hot Topic, so like more current stuff. But at the time back where I used to live, there used to be a store called Borderline, and Borderline was like just like goth, like nothing, like you wouldn't see band shirts or anything in there. It was like, you know, like trip pants and mesh and buckles and giant fucking boots with spikes and stuff. But I guess because that stuff is becoming less of a thing, and now, oh yeah, that's probably where we'll find Goth Dad. You have a lot of clothing from Hot Topic. I have stuff from Hot Topic, but it's, you know, it's usually, I think I bought a t-shirt from there because it was, what did I buy? What's the most recent thing I ever bought from Hot Topic? I bought hair dye from there once because it was the only place I could find hair dye at the time. I've never liked Hot Topic's clothing for the most part, but there was a t-shirt there, but I can't remember what the hell it was. I don't remember. Plastic wrap is like that, yeah. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements in the 70s and 80s.
Huh?
Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Alright.
Hot Topic. You bought a Crow t-shirt from there? Nice. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda.
Yeah.
Speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann McCuckins had too much blue raspberry slushy. What is blue raspberry even? What flavor is that? On an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond, that's actually pretty good, to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. I mean, same. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. I want to a My Chemical Romance. Oh, you went to a My Chemical Romance concert once. Chat, I did as well. In college, I had a friend who was incredibly obsessed with like that kind of punk. And when I say that kind of, or whatever you want to call it, I guess it's a brand of punk to some extent. But all the bands that obsessed, not obsessed. I've been drinking and it's gonna get worse. And he had free tickets, and I'm like, holy shit, I like concerts, let's go. And it was actually a really amazing show. It was My Chemical Romance, My Chemical Romance, Thrice, and Not As I Lay Dying, because they're a little too hardcore. And I mean, the lead singer's like an attempted murderer. But Not As I Lay Dying, but not Avenged Sevenfold, but a band that had a name like that. I can't remember. It'll come to me. It wasn't Chimera. Jesus, are you kidding? Chimera and Avenged Seven or My Chemical Romance? Please, those would never be together. Circus Survive? No, but I saw Circus Survive as well. I saw a lot of, holy shit, I saw a lot of music when I was in college. Anyway, it was a really cool show. They're like, most bands like that kill it in their show. Five Finger Death Punch would not be caught dead. Mindless Self-Indulgence, to this day, I want to see a Mindless Self-Indulgence show so bad, but I don't think that's possible anymore. Are they still together? Are they still anything? Mindless Self-Indulgence was the coolest, weirdest fucking, like, I feel like Mindless Self-Indulgence and Cradle of Filth needed to have like a tour together. Just because they were like some of the weirdest versions of the music they represented, and I loved both groups so much. Atreyu is good. They had really good vocals, crazy good vocals. Between the Buried and Me, that's a fantastic band. I actually put I programmed one of their songs into Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero, I guess the first one. Painstakingly using 8 different computer programs. I tabbed the song and like used a program to like note by note put it into the game, and it was amazing because Between the Buried and Me are technically classified as math metal, which means that every verse, every bar is completely different. They never play the same thing twice. Think of any song you've ever heard and imagine if every note, every chord progression is different. So there's no chorus, there's no verse, it's all just different. And that's kind of what was cool about that. But anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Betrayal used to be so good, their newest album wasn't good. Mathcore, math metal was what it was called when I heard it. That's what people referred to it as. I had a very, very snobby music roommate who said it was considered math metal, but I'm sure it had its own name. In squished pieces. My Chemical Romance, No Doubt, and Dragon Force. Holy shit. Yes, meth metal. I like that this game starts these conversations because it touches on like reality. Most games you can't really like, they're in their own universe, but this one is like in our universe. It's kind of cool. But yeah, anyway, My Chemical Romance was a good it was a good show. I never really cared for their music that much. A couple of songs, Hang 'Em High is like my favorite song by them. But I could never really get into their image or their average songs. Avenged Sevenfold was amazing. They're crazy showmen. They know how to put on a show despite being what I consider to be whiny metal. That guy's voice, he's just it's such a like nasally head voice that's so like whiny and like irritating. But I don't hate them. Their music's good. Anyway, we should keep playing before I while Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, or check the clearance bin for hot deals. I wouldn't care about band t-shirts because it's band t-shirts. I do enjoy ironic mugs. And strange beverage receptacles. I must say I'm a fan. So let's do that. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? Chat, what number am I? As chat dad, or stream dad, where am I on the global rankings of chat dads? 69, 1, 67. Wow, Jen, wow. Well, at least I'm sub 1 million, you fuck. Number 2, like your bed sheets, 69. Okay. You personally? Wow. That's like in the billions, maybe even the trillions, Gaming Freak. That's pretty good. Being sub 1 million, I'll take it. That's like top billion. Dads can fall from grace since there is never a number one dad revocation squad. They just keep making mugs. I think for starters, you ain't even a dad. What do you mean? I have pets that are my babies. That makes me a dad. I have all of you. Right? Something like that. I don't know. No, honestly, like, you don't need children to be a dad, that's for sure. Bandit and Skeletor are my kids. No, Ty, you're my daddy, but you're not my daddy? Oh, like you're my daddy, but not my daddy. Or whatever. You gotta put the right emphasis on the right. Ty's clearly a dad, just look at how much he relates to this game. I have 69,000 children and it's not even the meme. 69,313. Ty went out for bagged milk a lot of times, apparently, chat. Okay, hang on one sec. We're gonna get back to the game, I promise. I think what I love about this game is that we only play for in like 5-minute bursts and then talk for an hour about everything. I hope you guys are okay with us slowly grinding through this playthrough. Because I'm not going to be able to play it like... I gotta do that. It's just too relatable. Daddy is my time. Ty's only my daddy when I need him to be. I've got enough father figures in my life. I'm always okay with slowly grinding with you. Whoa. Okay. What's a dad? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. Chat, I have met legitimate human beings that dress like this. Unironically, that's just how they dress. And there's nothing like, I'm amazed. I wish we could all dress in cool vampire period attire, but I can't pull it off. Well, I could probably anyway. It is goth daddy. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said the blouse was a Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. Ah, I see. Well, it would seem that I have overstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. A strongly worded letter by post. Like snail mail. I like this. This guy's great. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dad, Tron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least, it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. Spitters, your goth dad's name is Damien. And you know his son is Lucian. And you know they totally don't read Harry Potter together by candlelight and fawn over the Malfoys. Damn, Damien. Damien's a good name. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. Then he's in the wrong place. Like there's actually like you can go to stores where you get Victorian period clothing, but she hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. Daddy, Damien, and Lucian time. Back at it again with that 16th century fashion. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck! I can't steer on him! Wait, I can't steer on them their damn ice roads. Let me use the EVP meter and try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die! Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like you're saying, you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, you... This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself and the episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. Alright, yep. Dog bone. Did it end with them dying? I think this game was made for you. I think it was. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their...
Don't give me that. You are drunk.
Not a rake. Thank you for the $2, my friend. Daddy Damien and Lucian Ty. I'm having 789,000 consecutive heart attacks, Ty. How do you expect me to survive this? Daddy Damien and Lucian Ty. Oh, Daddy Damien and Lucian. Ty, I'm having 1 million heart attacks. How do you expect me to survive this? Well, you're going to have to pull it together. But thank you very much, Not a Rake. Appreciate that. Ty, you should play Long Haul Paranormal Ice Ghost Trucker Simulator. That would be awesome. Actually, funny enough, in Euro Truck Simulator, there's custom maps that are like ice road trucking. And there's ones where like... you're going down a mountain and it's all switchbacks leading down the mountain with no guardrails or anything. Like if you fuck up, you fall off the mountain in your truck. And I want to like do that. So one of these days we'll do a custom Euro Truck Simulator stream where we have to navigate just the crazy like custom maps that people have made of Euro Truck. Exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road incident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Can we, like, have you... It's been interesting how our character hasn't talked about the previous night. The sleepover he had. Practice makes permanent. So, chat, are you enjoying this game? This is right up there with like some of my most memorable playthroughs, because every now and then we come across a game where the game inspires really good conversation, and I think this is the game for that. No, Joss, Joss is just scared because he doesn't want Daddy Joseph. He doesn't want us to date Daddy Joseph, church dad. But Joss, it's coming, okay? You know it's coming. You can't avoid it. Daddy Joseph is on the menu along with all the other dads. And like it is what it is. So you can't escape your fate. Joss. As one of the most prolific Josephs in this stream, you can't escape your fate. Look, please don't say Daddy Joseph, okay? We're gonna take Daddy Joseph to church. Joss, this is what I experience every day. The whole daddy thing, like every single day of my life, whether it's in the stream or from Candace or whatever the case is. Welcome. Well, we already had a front with Robert. That's true, but you know, you gotta... The barbecue's coming up, chat. We gotta meet the other dads. Maybe you should refer to Joseph more formally, like Father Joseph. Father Joseph. Yeah. Title of next stream, Bagging Daddy Joseph. When will Goth Daddy Damien take me by my hand directly into hell? Spitters, you've seen the Harry Potter movies, right? Like, did you, like, freak out over Lucius Malfoy or whatever, like Draco's dad? Because, like, that's the same guy, but, like with different colored hair. Like, I like the Malfoys. No, I do too. I think the Malfoys are brilliant villains. They're brilliant, terrified, cowardly villains. And I think the writing is, like, A+ on them. But I'm wondering, because it's the same person in the game that is in Harry Potter, it's the same character. I'm suffering enough. I'm so thirsty from my goths. Okay. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. This is me in a nutshell. I can't get up early at all. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast, and... Oh, we have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookshelf. Or bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. Is there food? If there's food, I'm excited, or if there's food, I'm excited. I would let Ty spank me. Well, you'd have to do something exceptionally unfavorable. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everybody brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Oh. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. I just went home with Wolverine because you kicked me out of my house. I don't think... Wait, that's all it takes to get spanked by DreadedCone? I'd let Goth Daddy Damien sacrifice my organs to Satan for his spooky booty. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. Wow. Going early to a barbecue? What? No, that's no. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. See, chat, let me give you a life hack. We talk about life hacks a lot. Again, and I don't have my pull cord yet, but it's coming. Shunk. Life hack. You want to show up to a party, not super late, but you want to show up late enough that everybody there is having a good time. They've all had maybe, they've started drinking. Nobody's hammered, but people have started drinking, because when you show up at the right time to a party and people have started drinking, they're so much more excited to see you, and like you're like, for a brief period, you're like the center of attention, and like that's a good feeling. You don't want to go first, because then you're that person sitting with like the host and you're just like chilling, and then one person comes in and another person comes in. It's kind of just like wasting, but you don't want to show up late where people are like drunk and falling over themselves. They're like it's just like, what's up? Like, you don't want that guy. You wanna show up at the right, like in that window, if that's the window right there. Unless it's a, well, Claire, please. We're talking about conventional parties right now. There's a different rule set for other stuff. When I show up, this one guy always hugs me. Show up early and eat all the food? I mean, you can, but... I'm hungry and I wish I had a burrito. It's my fault for waking up at 10 p.m.? Aw. Wow, you're fully nocturnal, aren't you? I don't show up at all because of anxiety. Okay, thanks, bye. Well, that's why you got Twitch TV, where you don't have to worry about your anxieties. Only I do, because I'm the one you're all staring at, and it's weird. And when I actually consider the fact that 389 human beings are staring at me, or like lurking, and doing any number of unsavory things with my stream on in the background. You know, it is what it is. Show up and drink blood with Goth Daddy, Damien, while sitting on a tombstone and contemplating flying off into hell. Well, thanks, Tillian. I love you too. Okay. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store. Oh, Daddy Joseph. With a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. All right, chat. Prepare your social, charge your social beams, because we got to get through this. Well, Ty, I did get to third base while your stream was on in the background one time. It's not bad. Not bad. Shit. Like, wait, you got to third base with someone you've already been to at least third base with before? Or, like, someone new? Because, like, you're welcome. Life hack. If you want to get score, just put my stream on in the background while I'm playing something like this. And I will take care of it for you, chat. I can't wait till I have the life hack pull down. It's gonna be chat. It's gonna be legendary. I've played baseball while watching Ty's stream. Well, there you go. Really bleeding? While watching our mellow? Well, that's good, Claire. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, chat, you're all collectively welcome. I work hard for you. I'd set up a summoning pentagram with you playing and talk to Damien so I can summon my very own Goth Daddy from Castlevania Land. Spitters, do you need, like, a hand with something? Put my stream on, chat. I will help you score. Swear, yeah, do whatever you need to do. Okay, anyway, let's move on. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over. This is Chris, my eldest. Hey. Chat, the art in this game is so good. Look how good that art is. That is the most unimpressed child. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Whoa, children of the corn. They are the same, they're the same, like, face, but flipped with different hair. Whoa. Ace, thank you for that $2 donation. Ty, my new life goal, to get laid while watching your stream. Well, I mean, you're welcome in advance, because it's gonna happen, chat. You can't... It's gonna happen. They blink in unison? That's so creepy. Now, chat, what's really funny is there's a thing going around on Twitter right now. Someone had a glitch in their game where these two children weren't removed from the scene. So what happens is when the scene, like when this scene happens, from this moment on, someone encountered a glitch where these two children of the corn didn't leave the screen no matter what happened. So like the game moved on and they were dating other daddies and there was all this other stuff, and those two kids were standing in the center of the screen blinking at you no matter what was happening. That's pretty scary. But we'll see. Oh, they're gone. Then, of course, there's our youngest. No way. No way. Krish. Chat. We invented Krish. Krish Handsome is one of my like OCs. It's always so strange to say that. Krish Handsome is one of my characters that we created like years ago. Like 3 years ago, Krish Handsome was a character we made in some bullshit, terrible indie horror game, and then went on to be Dark Souls characters, and we brought him into the various other game worlds, and he's become this thing. Krish. I actually, this one scares me, because that's so specifically one of my characters. Like, if you think of the possibilities of all the names you could just make up, like, Krish. This can't be a coincidence. That's weird. No way that was 3 years ago, was it? It was at least 2 years ago, yeah. Because I remember I had, like, the old webcam set up and everything. Someone at Game Grumps watches you. Krish Handsome is a character I created 3 years ago on stream. Accidentally, but we went with it, and it became like just another meme, like Remy and, you know, Reuben Butterchurch and like Nargrit and all those other characters. Like Krish Handsome was like, remember, because he wasn't a porn star, chat. He was a porn actor. He wasn't a porn star. He was a porn actor, which implies that maybe not very good at what you do. I'm explaining the memes because a lot of people are like, what, Krish? I don't get it. That's paranormal, what we're seeing on the screen right now. That is a crazy coincidence. What does this child look like? Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, he's a baby. It's her. Oh no. It's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here?
Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
Zarok 407. Thank you for that 5-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. 5 big months, chat. Let's get some hype. Some scrub hype in the chat for Zarok 407. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment to regain his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Ty, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I'll have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Oh, this is such a good game. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All these guys are really excited to meet you. All the guys. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everybody better. Hopefully you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. That's me, chat. Just like cookies. Oh. Chat, I could go for a just a fucking kick-ass like chocolate chip. Oh, I could devour a cookie right now. Probably because I've been drinking. Cookies taste way better when you've been drinking, chat. Just that's another, I mean, life hack. Eat cookies when you've been drinking. Because they're that you appreciate them that much more. Eat my cookie, devour me. I can't get away from it no matter what I do. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about the weather. Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. The writing is so just good. Ty, if you have that life hack thing, we'd see more of that than you from how much you use it. We'd see more of that than you from how much you use it. Well, probably. Good night, Claire. Better see some hot daddy. Whoa. Hot daddy fucking when I watch that. Okay. Good night, Claire. Have a good night. Ty, why is our avatar so churlish? Churlish? What do you mean churlish? What does that mean? Like whiny? Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang, Robert's here. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the new guy who's throwing a fit at Dead Gotham Beyond? He's wearing his, like, vampire cloak in the backyard barbecue. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Talk to Joseph and Damien. Why would the goth vampire guy be hanging out with Church Dad? Well, I mean, I guess they're friends. But that's interesting. Goth Dad, take me by the hand to your personal hell spitters. All about that Craig. Craig's a good one. To be fair though, chat, like I should probably go talk to Robert and Brian first because, like, you know, it'd be kind of weird to just go to a party, see someone that you fucked like within the last 48 hours and just like not talk to them like first-ish. I don't know. That'd be a bit strange. Green screen magic is like so weird to me. I still don't understand it. Like, don't do it, Ty. You don't want to seem clingy. Okay, so we'll go over to that last, maybe. All right. Well, then let's talk to Robert and Brian. Brian was who? Is he the bearded one? Joseph and Damien? Alright, let's talk to Joseph and Damien first. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Huh.
Oh, where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. Crimson interior. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Ty, I was just having a conversation with Damien about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. Aye, Must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously. And to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. The charlatans. The horse-thieving charlatans.
Huh.
I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yeah, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She's the one that I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. A very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Hang on.
Hey, Amanda. Would you consider yourself goth?
Sorry if I woke you up, chat. Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Normcore. Oh, there goes her chance of hanging out with the cool kids. Nah, that would be cool. You woke up my penis. That was distorting the fan as well. Well, you gotta be on your toes for that. Good old normcore. Bats are cool though. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Hey.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like the Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch. Damien Bloodmarch. At your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Just like, whoosh, you have a rose, like what? But just like, whoosh, and you present it. Like just imagine like, whoosh, there's like a flourish and like a cape flap and fucking life hack, produce a rose. I've been drinking, chat.
Oh.
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Oh. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey! Won't you come play with us? Won't you? Come play with us. Come play with us.
Forever.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Holy shit. Where do you think they got that from? Self-aware creepy twins are the goddamn worst? Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He's my dog. Mary tips her glass to him. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fifth.
Come on.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart. Would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary.
Ah.
Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Oh, it is, chat. We called that. Dad, can we go?
Huh.
Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Ty yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever.
Huh.
That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Yes, let me bow to you. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up. Bud, are you vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns on the grill. Just a hint of his tattoos peek out from underneath the sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Nice.
Yep. I was always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. Just thought it looked sick.
Oh.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Talk to Robert and Brian, talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig, burger time. Let's talk to Robert and Brian. I don't want to leave them till the end, but I can't also not. Okay. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks. Determined not to be weird about what happened last night, I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Ty, how the heck are you? Settling up in the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. Well, that's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got that 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Ty, have you met Robert yet? Yes, I believe we met briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh God, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He's taking a long sip. Great. Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know. Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool. That's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... we gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us, thank God.
Yes.
Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons.
Dad.
Then hit the... I love how she said dad, even though she's talking to her. Then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although, I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. All right, Daisy. I found us a couple of bugs. We're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. All right. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Yes.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turned my attention back to the conversation, but wait, where did Robert go? I skimmed the party and finally found him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just has sort of a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Yeah, that fucking Pokemon, like, daughter battle thing was quite stressful. Should have played hard to get? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Oh, man. Okay, let's do, we got one more set of people to talk to.
Oh.
Oh my god. They're quite a squad. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. He's still got his kid. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America. You're completely disregarding the context in which the work is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be busy talking about, seem so busy talking that they didn't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Talk to Craig or listen in on Matt and Hugo? Let's talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great! Little River here's a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arm and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. Bro. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? Almost done. The new place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. The new place is perfect. It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Ty, how are you liking the Ty, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody seems super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
Aw, cute. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Oh shit, there's the crown. Hey, Ty, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmen Cita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda. You remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher? And, your teacher?
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation. And she's gone. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking?
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag from the cigarette and then flicks it into the gun. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks. Oh shit. It's just the, oh my god, that is such a good drawing, chat. That is such a good, like, rat fuck of a kid. That's Ratsy. He looks like Ratsy. He's orange as fuck, indeed. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Ty, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Oh, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. Oh, I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are there any cool dads? Are any of us cool dads? Is that even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. Hey. See? That right there. You can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? Am I a cool dad, chat? Hey, Charlene. Am I a cool dad? Hey. Psst, Charlene. Am I a
shit, I'm out.
Charlene knows. Okay. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey!
I think we just gotta accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate as unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think they're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18, and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see her point. As much as we all want, I think it's important to be a cool dad, as it is. I think it is as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be the best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about it makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where where it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up all of your time, Ty. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood.
Oh.
And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. I really like how this game isn't about lusting dads. Me too. Or isn't only about lusting. I agree. This is a genuinely full, well-written, dynamic experience. All the characters are believable. They're like incredibly likable. It's so amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that the Game Grumps, or at least like not specifically the Game Grumps, but Game Grump like affiliates, were making essentially an anime dating game about single dads dating one another. A lot went through my head. A lot of assumptions were made that this would be not like this, that it would be full of memes and it would be kind of silly, but not like, and fairly good art and everything, but I felt like it would be more of a joke than anything. This is crazy high quality. Where's my game? I'm working on it. This game is definitely not what I thought it would be. Same. I'm like, I don't know. It's like, it's really, really well done. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice, and the crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Oh. You probably didn't know this, Ty, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Nice.
I've tried to get on his level, but I can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Wink.
All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. He went like British with that one. That was like a British dad joke. Amanda groans. We all grab food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Hey.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmenista and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. I love the weird twins. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Those are all like negative. What if like, I don't know. Where's the like positive upbeat chat? I ran out of whiskey. Yeah, I ran out of rum. Where's the like upbeat happy response? Well, we could say the burger thing. I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining gets you through to the other side. We ate Rockin' Bergs today, and it was good. Rockin' Bergs. Where's the... Wow, I met the thirst goth... Oh, wait. I met the thirst goth daddy of my satanic dreams. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Oh.
Alright, chat. It just hit 3 a.m. I'm gonna do a save. And, damn. I need to call it because it's 3 a.m. and I'm trying to be reasonable about my my streaming and sleep schedule. But we hit about 8 hours, so that's good. We did it. We did a reasonable stream, 7 till 3 ish. But chat, thank you everybody who stuck around to watch Dream Daddy